Here are three classics that I wish I could read again for the first time. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde is what happens when you prioritize aesthetics over ethics. This story is about a man by the name of Dorian Gray who attempts to stay forever youthful, all while exchanging that with a portrait that lies behind closed doors, a portrait that is aging and becomes increasingly grotesque. Alongside him is his charismatic and hedonistic friend that essentially continues pushing him down the plot line until he starts to self-destruct. This one's entrenched in philosophy and questions morality. It's a book that got me back into reading quite a few years ago. Jane Eyre is a Victorian Gothic novel from the 1850s that sparked feminism back into literature. This book's about an orphan who is disowned by her family and eventually finds her way to take a governess position in a mansion. Charlotte Bronte's prose is poetic and lyrical and attempts to portray Jane Eyre's vast life as she attempts to maintain footing in her own independence. It is emotional, it's somehow timeless but beyond its time, and will have you yearning for more. Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. This is one of the intro texts that I started with before I made my way into the brothers Karamazov. The first part of this book is about the underground man that shows you the root of Dostoevsky's philosophy. What does it mean to have free will, and how do we look at predetermined fate? And part two shows us the humorous and beautiful tragedy that can lead towards. It is difficult and it will explore your patience as a reader, but I can't tell you how thankful I am to have read this book. And to go back to it for a first time would mean the world. Let me know your thoughts and if you plan to add any of these onto your 2026 TBR.